Good morning, students. Last class I was discussing with animal tissue and I told you about epithelial tissue. Today I am going to take connective tissue. I told you there are few animal tissues and I told you that epithelial tissue, and in epithelial tissue there are four types. I told you squamous epithelium, ciliated epithelium, columnar epithelium. I told you, and I told you the functions of each. So today we are going to have the next connective tissue, next animal tissue, which is called as connective tissue. Connective tissue. So by the word connective tissue, you come to know that this tissue is used to connect between something. So I will tell you what it is. Connective tissues are made up of separated cells which are embedded in non-living basic substance called as matrix. So connective tissues are made up of non-living substance called matrix. So keep in mind, connective tissues are made up of non-living substance called matrix. This matrix can be soft, fibrous or fluid or solid depending upon the type of connective tissues. This matrix may be soft, fibrous, solid, liquid according to the connective tissues. So first you keep in mind, connective tissues are widely spread in between the cells, and connective tissues are made up of non-living substance called as matrix. Okay, then this matrix may be vary according to the connective tissues. Matrix may be either solid or liquid, or it may be like fibrous, or it may be soft. So connective tissues are of three types: connective tissue proper, then supportive connective tissue, and fluid connective tissue. So first we are going to learn about connective tissue proper. So connective tissue proper are subdivided into, this connective tissue proper is again subdivided into two types. They are loose connective tissue, then dense. They are loose and dense connective tissue. So once again I will tell you, connective tissue is used to connect between the organs. Then connective tissue is made up of non-living thing called as matrix. Matrix may be either soft or fibrous or solid or liquid. Then coming to the division, these connective tissues are divided into three types: connective tissue proper, supportive connective tissue, then fluid connective tissue. Then coming to connective tissue proper, there are two types. They are loose connective tissue and dense connective tissue. Then coming to loose connective tissue, there are two types. They are areolar tissue and adipose tissue. They are areolar tissue and adipose tissue. So these loose connective tissues are distributed throughout the body, attaching the epithelium tissues to the underlying tissues. I told you that in previous class, epithelium tissues are the outer covering of the cells, or outer covering of a tissue. If you are taking a small intestine, the outer covering is an epithelial tissue. If you are taking a skin, the outer covering is an epithelial tissue. So this areolar connective tissue is present in between the organ and the epithelium. I think you got the point. Once again I will tell you, they are distributed throughout the body, attaching the epithelial tissue to the underlying tissue. Example, first areolar tissue. Imagine this as an organ. It is an organ. Okay, the outer covering is epithelium. Outer covering is epithelium cell. This is epithelial cell. This is an organ. So in between the space, what is present? Loose connective tissue proper is present. Loose connective tissue proper is present. That's the point given. Actually, if you are an organ and an epithelial tissues are connected, and in between the organ and epithelial tissues there is a tissue which is called as loose connective tissues. Then they serve as a packing and binding material for most organ in the body. They serve as a packing and binding material. Packing and binding material means it will attach to the other. This loose connective tissue is used for attaching the tissue to the other organs. So it is used for packing and binding materials. Then coming to adipose tissues are made up of fat tissues. If a person, example I will tell you, if a person is too fat, okay, if he or she had met an accident, or she fall down, or she had a scratch, the skin will tear, and under the skin you can see, if he or she is so fatty, blood vessels won't break and the blood won't come out easily, because under the skin there is a tissue which is called as adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is formed of fat. If your body excess fat is there, this excess fat will be deposited under the skin in the form of adipose tissue. Example, if I am eating too much and I am getting fat, okay, some amount of energy will be used by my body for the general activities. So the excess energy in my body will be changed into fat and stored as energy in the form of adipose tissue. Then coming to dense connective tissue. Dense connective tissues have more fibers than the loose connective tissues. More fibers than the loose connective tissues. Then there are two types of dense connective tissue. They are tendons and ligaments. Tendons and ligaments are two dense connective tissues present in our body. Then this first one is, then I am going to tendon. The first one is tendon. Then I told you first one is tendons. Tendons are made up of bundle of white fibrous tissues and collagen fibers. Made up of bundle of white fibrous tissue and collagen fibers. So tendons and ligaments are two dense connective tissues. Then tendons are made up of white fibrous tissues and collagen fibers. See, example, I will tell you, when you are eating a chicken, you all have experienced it. You think, or you can check whenever you are eating a chicken piece. When you are eating a leg piece, when you are biting a piece of chicken, you can see some white color soft bones are there, which we used to chew it when we are eating. At the end of this leg piece, at the end of the joint, you can see white colored soft bones, like ear bones, soft bones, which we can chew it. Such bones are called as tendons. So the main function of tendons is, tendon is used to connect bones to the muscles. So tendon is used to connect bones to the muscles. So I will tell you once again, tendons are made up of white fibrous tissues and collagen fibers. The tendons is used to connect bones to the muscles. Even though it is soft, ear muscles, if it is soft, but it is strong. We can't tear it by our hand. It is soft, but it is strong. Same, tendons are soft, but it is strong. It is present in all our joints, because we are able to move, because these tendons and bones and muscles are connected each other. See, if the bones or muscles are connected each other, we are able to move. Because of the reason, in that connection region, we have soft cartilaginous bones named as tendons. Okay, I think you got it. Then ligaments. Ligaments are used to connect two bones to bone. Two bones are connected each other with the help of ligament. Ligaments are formed of Yellowish fibrous tissue contain collagen and elastic fibers. Yellowish fibrous tissue. So ligaments are made up of yellowish fibrous tissue, but tendons are made up of white fibrous tissues. They connect two bones each other. Ligaments are used to connect two bones each other. Tendons are used to connect one bone with one muscle. Then these ligaments are present in the joinings, holding them together in a position. They are present in the joinings for stable movement. So once again I will tell you. First I told connective tissues. In connective tissues I told there are three types. Connective tissues, when telling connective tissue, I told you that connective tissue is used to connect or bind or pack the organs, pack the different parts of the organs or different parts each other. Then the connective tissues are three types. I told you connective tissues proper, then supportive connective tissues, then fluid connective tissues. Then first coming to the connective tissue proper, I told there are two types: loose connective tissues and dense connective tissues. Then loose connective tissues, I told you two types: areolar connective tissues and adipose connective tissues. Areolar tissues under the skin, and they are not in a properly arranged. They are scattered with the help of protein collagen. Then they are present under the skin. Then adipose tissues is otherwise called as fat tissues. Fat tissue is a storage of energy. Then fat tissue is present under the skin and it acts as an insulator because it won't allow heat to pass through it. Then coming to dense connective tissues, I told you there are two types: tendons and ligaments. Tendons is formed of white fibrous tissues called as collagen fibers and matrix. The tendon is used to connect bones to bones, it present in the joints. Ligaments is used to connect bone to bone, and the ligaments are formed of yellowish fibrous tissue and it is present in the joints to give a stable movement. I think by this I will wind up the class, and if you have any doubt I will ask, we can discuss in Zoom class. According to this I will send on video through the group, so you go through the video and you can clarify the doubt. If you have any doubt you can ask me. So thank you, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you.